I'm Mr. Daniels. I'm teaching in room 13, year 4 for the rest of the year. Over to the girls, got some questions for me?
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do. I have 2 cats. I have a cat named Gus, who's about 7 years old, and a little kitten called Poppy, which I just got the other month from the SPCA, so she's just about 4 months old now.
Any siblings?
Any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one younger sister, so I'm the oldest and the favourite child.
Best place to visit in New Zealand?
My favourite place to visit in New Zealand would be Queenstown in the South Island. It's just a beautiful place. You can go skiing there in the winter. Just so beautiful, and I actually went there in the holidays, but it's very cold because it was winter.
Do you still watch cartoons?
Do I still watch cartoons? I don't get a lot of time to watch cartoons these days, but I do like cartoons. I do enjoy watching The Simpsons every now and again.
If you could visit any country in the world, where would you go?
Oh, that's a hard question. I've been to a lot of places, but I haven't been to Canada yet. I'd love to visit Canada. I've got a lot of friends in Canada that I made when I was travelling, so I'd love to go to Canada at some stage. That would be my next place.
What are some things that scare you?
Some things that scare me. Oh, not much scares Mr. Daniels, but what scares me, I don't particularly like heights, so going up in a plane and jumping out wouldn't really be my thing, so probably heights.
What is something unique about you?
A unique fact about myself, well, some people already know this, but I'm a professional wrestler, so in my spare time I train hard and throw other people around a ring, which is good fun.
If you were a type of animal, what would you be and why?
If I was a type of animal, what would I be and why? I suppose I'd be a lion, the biggest, strongest king of the jungle, I think.
If someone were to make a movie about your life, who would you hope would play you?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Well, I'd probably say Arnold Schwarzenegger, because, he's one of my favourite actors. He can't speak English too well, so he'd have the accent, so he'd have to work hard to get the New Zealand accent, but he's one of my favourite actors, especially when he was younger. He's really big, and I think he would play me well.
If you could spend a day with a celebrity, who would it be?
A day with any celebrity, who would it be? Well, I'm a big fan of The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is one of the people I've looked up to. Obviously, he's a wrestler and also an actor, so I think it'd be quite interesting to spend a day with him, maybe get a workout in.
What advice would you give to your students?
What advice would I give to my students? That's a good question. The best advice I could give to my students is travel and travel the world. I've done a lot of travelling during my life. I've been all around the world, and it just makes you so much a better person, makes you a more well-rounded person, and there's so many awesome things to see around the world, so my best advice would be travel and see the world.